Hello Cobra Kai fans, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be doing a different type of video, and that is a what if series. I'll be doing more ongoing from now on. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for today's topic, I'll be doing a what if Cobra Kai continues this way up to the next seasons. Now these are my thoughts and what I wish to happen, but most likely it will not turn out like this, and we'll have a different approach. But I would really like to see this happen though, so let's begin. So we all know the next All Valley tournament is gonna take place in Season 4 around the last 2 episodes of the season, as partially confirmed by the cast signups. We also know Terry is confirmed for Season 4, and will go to visit Kreese once more. So you can see if the tournament is going on and more characters are coming to the show, most of the season will be training. Of course, there will be a story and run-ins between all 3 dojos throughout the season, but all senseis need to get their students ready for the tournament, and especially Johnny and Daniel, so they could win the bet against Kreese, so he can finally get out of the valley. With all this going on, you can quite speculate that Season 4 is going to be one hell of a high-stakes season, and my theory is when it comes to the tournament. Now, as mentioned in my last video, of the Season 4 leaks, you saw that Miguel and Johnny are, and pretty much all senseis were wearing their own dojo gis. So, if Johnny and Daniel are not wearing the same thing, it means that most likely they will focus on beating Cobra Kai, but go on their own separate ways and have a bigger and better team up later in the future. But you never know the circumstances that will happen. We'll just have to wait for a teaser or a trailer to predict any of this. Now back to where we were. So just in case the senseis have to pick up some specific students for their own dojo, we know that Hawk and Miguel will be with Johnny due to them being with him in Cobra Kai in the first 2 seasons, and already knowing and learning the more offensive way of karate, and will match Johnny more even because they know him more than Daniel. My point is, if Hawk will be in Eagle Fang, he will fight alongside Miguel in the tournament. As it would make sense for the story for Robbie to win with Cobra Kai, I would like to see Miguel and Robbie against each other in the semi-finals and not the finals. And the reason for this is because Hawk, for example, plays against Sean and Miguel against someone in Cobra Kai in their previous match. Then both of them will advance to the semis. If Miguel goes against Robbie in the semis, I would like them to have a rough and exhilarating match, but Robbie injures Miguel. The medical actor that was in Season 1 that helped Robbie with his shoulder is confirmed to come back in the tournament episodes, which, for example, at the end of episode 9, 2 students are in their fighting stances and the referee says fight, and the episode finishes and the remaining of the tournament is in the season finale. Back to what I was saying, so Robbie injuring Miguel kind of makes sense due to Miguel doing that to him in Season 1, in the Season 1 tournament. And hey look, Robbie is in Cobra Kai now, so what is a little fun without competing unfairly, and you know what I mean. So I can definitely see that coming. Now if Miguel is injured badly and getting fixed a bit, that will not change the fact that Miguel will have less power. If Johnny comes to Miguel and Miguel tells him that he should forfeit the match and let someone else replace me so we don't risk the bet, plus with me not being perfectly in shape, and if that happens, and Johnny agrees, I could see Hawk getting the replacement, so it'll be Hawk versus Robbie instead of Miguel versus Robbie. Now I definitely like this as a circumstance to play out as much as I want Miguel to win, but he will have a good friend that knows he won't let him down. I would love to see Hawk winning Robbie, especially while using mixed karate styles to beat the soon-to-be aggressive Robbie. Despite Hawk being one of the most powerful characters on the show, he has lost most big fights, such as the mall fight and a few other ones, and I think this is because of plot armor surrounding the other characters. If Hawk can win the tournament, he will have got the first ever one for himself and for Miguel, to help Miguel and basically the entire fate of the valley, which includes the bet with Kreese. I feel Kreese will have a trick up his sleeves even if he loses the bet, and he will come more powerful than ever. He can go to another city and bring Mike and Terry Silver with him to plan on opening several other dojos in the valley that'll be run by them, and this can be the master plan attack by that Kreese holds on Daniel and Johnny's dojo. Before all this can happen, Kreese will have an interaction with Robbie after the tournament talking about how Hawk is powerful, but you could have beat him and you had the best teachers, but you lost. And Robbie says, I was never comfortable here. Maybe I was angry. Then Kreese chokes Robbie and Johnny saves him and leaves with him. After this, Robbie realizes that Daniel is the only one who actually cared for him, so he joins Miyagi-Do again with the ultimate team led once again by Johnny and Daniel. This way they can lead the valley. Hawk though maybe goes to a store by himself after the tournament and gets jumped by the raging Cobra Kai, and they cut off Hawk's mohawk that makes him Hawk. As we know, at least for now. And I know this sounds crazy, but hey, expect the unexpected, which is what this show is mostly about. I would really love to see these things around the tournament, but anything else could happen, and I'm sure we can all agree we want Hawk to win this tournament for the first ever time. After that event, Kreese comes back stronger with more dojos open, and it will be an epic rivalry to last for at least another season, which maybe can be season 5. For the tournament, it will be a win-win for Miguel and Hawk, and of course the entire valley, and I hope most of the characters can come around with each other and have some closure. For example, Tori and Sam, and Miguel and Robbie. So they could all team up against Cobra Kai, so each student destined on the side they will be in, which I would love to finally see. So these are my thoughts on how Cobra Kai will continue from the tournament and further on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts about this. And that is all for today. Also, please remember I'll not be uploading any videos until the beginning of summer, but when that time comes, I will grind this channel more than you imagine, and please subscribe for amazing videos in the future. That is all. I will see you guys next time, and remember, Cobra Kai never dies.